Now, let's keep being positive because there's been a rare bit of good news about our councils. Last night, Melbourne's Port Phillip Council voted against a Labor councillor's objections and decided, well, hell yes, we are going to repair the Captain Cook statue that was cut down in the night before Australia Day. We're going to put it straight back up. We talked about this earlier this week. They decided, quite rightly, the vandals must not be allowed to win. They must not be allowed to decide what heroes we choose collectively to honour simply by going and cutting statues down. And James Cook, by the way, is a hero. And like I say, I was surprised, and maybe that's because I'm too cynical, or is it because so many of us have actually lost faith in our councils? Well, someone's actually polled Australians on exactly that question. Joining me is Dean Hurlston, President of Council Watch, which runs a ruler over councils that go crazy. Dean Hurlston, thank you so much for your poll. What did it tell you?
Well, thanks, Andrew. It actually told us that people were actually more interested in their council focusing, funnily enough, on roads, footpaths, parks, open space, cleanliness, street cleaning, and all those basics that we expect, like maternal health, childcare, aged care, etc. Not the things that councils say we want. No, of course. That is what we want. I mean, it's crazy that we need to poll people to actually have that suspicion confirmed. But the point is here, what do they actually see their councils doing, and do they trust them? No, absolutely not. We actually found that over 80% of respondents across the state said that the service from their council and the delivery was poor or very poor. Around 75% said that rates were much harder or very hard to actually pay this year. And what we know in a cost of living crisis is every dollar counts. And we know that our councils are not delivering what residents say. What we do know, Andrew, is that those very things that councils love to splash across their lovely glossy magazines and social media, Indigenous reconciliation, LGBTQ rights and climate change, are actually the bottom priorities that no one really wants to hear about.
Oh, is that right? Is that right? Oh, that's incredible. Is that correct? Well, but then, look, again, you know, that is what I would hope in a sane society. I was losing faith, right? I was thinking, am I on my own? So I read these results with pleasure, may I say, Dean, relief even. But the question then is, if it's obvious and true that people want roads and rubbish collection, that's what they want, and if it's also true, can the politics guys explain to me why the councils do tend to go in grand political gestures like flying the Palestinian flag, support Palestine, promote the voice, let's hold rallies for the voice, a number there, I think in Geelong as well, banning Australia Day citizenship ceremonies, doing the whole fandango about global warming, even go to conferences overseas about it. How does that happen?
So the problem is we have councillors and CEOs who are more interested in getting likes, attention and, you know, doing things that they think will further their career either politically or in the councils themselves. Yet they are not the things that people want. People want local issues and good quality service delivery. It's not that hard. People want them to stay off social media, fix the potholes and stop grandstanding on global geopolitical things that councils themselves have no place in. Even the local government minister recently wrote to Dandenong Council and said that the Gaza conflict is nothing to do with local government. Yet here we have all of these councils still running around trying to outdo each other and be the first to hoist a Palestinian flag. It's not that we don't care, Andrew, it's that it's not really local government's problem.